There she is. Our newest project. It's gonna be an adventure, that's for sure.
So we just got the bus home. We are going to start demoing soon, and I just wanted to come on and just kind of go through like what we're doing, right? So we are going to try to video blog or vlog, as my kid likes to correct me constantly, on our progress on the bus. And why? Why did we buy this bus? A lot of people are asking, like, why did you buy a bus? I think there are different answers for different people, and so I can answer for myself, and I think I can probably answer for Jeff. He's here with me, but he doesn't want to go on video, not just yet. I think he'd be more comfortable being on video when he's like doing something productive but not just talking. But my reason for why is we recently took a road trip and we drove my little car, and it was really great. We had a really great time, but having a lot of food allergies and taking a road trip during a pandemic was really stressful. Every time we stopped someplace to eat or to use the bathroom or whatever, there was that the allergy piece was very concerning. It was very anxiety provoking because there was always that thought of, is this place safe to eat? Is this place going to have any food for me? Is this place going to be, a place where I'm going to have a reaction to something? Do I need to worry about my reaction to something? Do I need to bring my EpiPen in? Do I need to do all of these things? And, is this going to be a safe place? Am I going to be able to eat anything inside? If my family goes in and eats something, am I going to be able to enjoy a meal with them? And the last thing you want to do when you're out with your family at a restaurant or doing anything is worrying about all of these things. And that's what I was always doing. I was just worrying about all of this stuff constantly instead of enjoying the time with my family. And so that was really hard. And having to stop 1,000 times to use the bathroom, right? Especially with kids. Anyone with kids can relate to this. It was really difficult too because like you have to go in first to make sure it's clean. And you have to like go in and with your Clorox wipes and your Lysol wipes, and then you're constantly looking to make sure that like, is this a safe bathroom? Are there other people here? Is this, and then throwing in the pandemic on top of it. It's like, oh my God, are we touching all these things? Like, how many people have touched the same doorknob before us? So you take all of these things and you like throw it into like a compounding road trip, and you're like, wow, was this really the best choice? Yeah, it was. And we had a great time, and I'm so glad that we did it. But for me, that kind of solidified our choice of, yep, RV life really might be for us, because I can have everything that we need in one space. I can have all of the food that I know is safe for me and my family to consume. I know that this is a clean bathroom for us to use. I know that, when we stop for the night, that this hotel isn't full, that we have, a safe place to sleep, and I don't have to worry about all that stuff. And we do have a camper, right? And I love my little camper. It's parked on the other side of the property right now, and we love camping, right? But it's different because even with the camper, we have to stop a lot. You have to find a safe place for the truck and the camper to stop to park. And it's still, there's still a lot that goes into it. Whereas, and like using it as an RV, you can just get up, use a bathroom. You can get up, get a snack. You can just do all of those things, and it's just one vehicle you're worrying about. And then the other piece too is people are like, well, why don't you just buy an RV? And that's not fun. Like, we could totally go and just buy an RV, but they're not safe, like, at all. And I think one of the really major points that speaks to that is that if you read any car seat manual, it tells you, like, you cannot install this in an RV. And I think that really just is because none of those seats connect to the actual frame of those vehicles. And if you've ever looked at the construction of a trailer, like a camper trailer or an RV, they're really just made out of like particle board or like MDF. And I know this because we've rebuilt our trailer. And you can look up all the safety and crash test ratings of all of these things, and they really do not do well at all. Like, not even a little bit. When you hit these things on the highway at high speeds, they just explode. And that to me is terrifying. I don't want to put my family in any kind of vehicle that I don't feel like is safe. So enter school bus. So clearly this is a very safe vehicle. It's rated to carry a lot of weights. It is rated to carry a lot of people very, very safely. They do extremely well in crash tests. They do extremely well in rollovers. They do extremely well when anything falls on them. They're just rated to be a super safe vehicle. And so a lot of people take them and convert them to RVs. And so that's what we're doing. And it also has like the really fun possibilities of we can turn it into anything we want. We can design this exactly for what our family needs it to be. We can let Tegan create what her bunk room wants to look like. We can make the floor plan of our bathroom be exactly how we need it to be. We can have as much kitchen space as we want. We can put the futon exactly where we want. Like, we can make it exactly what we need it to be so that it works perfect for our family. And so that's my why. That's my reason. Jeff's reason, I really think, kind of goes into one, because I said, okay, this is something that he has wanted to do for a really long time. He's talked about it for a really long time. He's watched a whole bunch of families on YouTube. He's followed them for years, and he's watched their conversions, and he's been really excited about it. And he's also that guy that really likes being busy. He really likes having a project, always something fun to do. And this is a fun project. This isn't like another household project. This isn't like, oh, can you fix the, the closet door? Oh, can you, fix the bathroom? Or, whatever. These aren't like the household projects that I make him do around the house. This is something fun that he gets to do on his own. Not on his own. I'll be here to help every step of the way. And, he's excited about it, I think, and it puts a lot of those tools in my basement to good use. So there's a plus, right? And Tegan's really excited about it too. She's, been a part of the process from every step of the way. She's, looked at buses online, and they watch these videos, and they follow a couple of families who do this, and a lot of those families live in these buses, and that is not our intention. We are not going to sell our house. We're not going to move into this bus when it's done. We are looking at it right now just as something fun for travel, so that we can go on more road trips, so that we can spend more time together as a family. Hopefully go see more family. We have a lot of family that doesn't live close to us anymore. And it would be really, really great if we could spend some time traveling and going to see them. And we bought this bus, very, very specifically this bus, because it hit a lot of the specifications that we were looking for. So it's 34 feet long, which still fits a lot of the regulations that campgrounds are looking for. Anything over like 35 feet is really difficult to get into campgrounds. They don't like a lot of really big vehicles. So like, we still want to use campgrounds as like our main source. Like, I'm not planning on like boondocking, or like they call it like dispersed camping. Like, that's not really my intention. Could it happen? Sure, but not right now. So we're still looking to fit within those parameters of my favorite campgrounds. So that's, that was a pretty big deal for us. And so this is considered a mid-sized school bus. I think we have 11 windows on each side. A lot of those are emergency exit windows, and so they have like those nice hinges, and they swing out, which is really good. And so we're going to try to keep them. We have 2 emergency hatches on the roof that I would like to get those marine hatches, or like glass. They look more like skylights. I think it'll let a little bit more light in. As you can see, it's like really dark in the bus right now. That's my intention there. And we have one side door and like emergency exit on the side. And ideally, when we do the floor plan, that will go into the bathroom of the RV. But we also under no like disillusion that once we have this whole plan that it's not going to change. Like, we know that we have to be flexible with our floor plan and with our layout and with our timeline. We know that things are going to change, things are going to come up, and we're going to want to change stuff. And everyone says that you go in with a plan, be flexible because it's going to change. Just like you move into a house and you think like, oh, this is going to be great, I'm going to put this here, and then you live with it and you want to change it. And so we're going into this with the mindset of we're going to change it. But that's the great thing. Like, we bought this crazy sturdy vehicle. We have the ability to change it to fit our needs exactly how we want to. So yeah, so that's our why. We are happy she's home. We are going to work on her. We are hoping it's going to take 6-ish months to do, but we'll see. We hope that you guys learn from our mistakes and celebrate our triumphs with us. I think it's going to be an adventure along the way, and yeah, we're going to try to keep our progress going and record it, and so other people can kind of follow along and see how we're doing. We're just two regular people. We have never converted a school bus before. We both have day jobs, 9 to 5s, and we're just gonna learn as we go. So that's it.